Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to be talking through my thought process and explaining why I am making all of the decisions that I am making in a ranked game of the finals. And this one's going to be live. So normally when I do these videos, I've played the game already and then I'll voice over it afterwards if the game goes well. But I'm just doing this one live because that way you're going to get actually legitimately what I'm thinking while I'm playing, which is kind of the point of this video. So right now I'm in Plat 4. If I win this game, I might go to Diamond 1, or I might just still be in Plat 4. I don't actually know if I'm close or not. But anyway, oh, we got some lag. Okay, always a good day when you start the game off with some lag. But that's alright. So I'm going with Shard and Sam, Flamethrower, RPG, Dome Shield, and Barricade. This whole loadout's really just kind of catered towards the Flamethrower. Just a really easy weapon to use, and it's not so bad either. Shard and Sam just gets another little bit of burst damage in. Dome Shield and Barricade. Well, Dome Shield can be used defensively and offensively, and Barricade's going to be for the defense, and obviously RPG just for that burst damage as well. So I didn't shoot that RPG there because I didn't want to take that fight because there were two teams. One teammate just ran straight into the vault, which maybe isn't what you want to do. Yeah, you want to get it open, but I think it was already opening. Someone's at Vault 2 there. So right now, there's just a couple of people around. I don't really know how that didn't hit. I thought someone was in there, but I guess not. So, obviously, when I do these videos, you also sacrifice some audio. So if you hear gameplay audio of someone around the place and I don't react to it, it's obviously because I'm talking and I don't actually hear the audio myself. So I don't know what's happening there. I don't really have an opportunity to res my teammate. So I'm just going to try... I didn't mean to do that. I'm just going to try and pop this vault into the cashout, because Vault 2 is going to go into cashout A soon, and you don't really want there to be a huge time difference on the vaults. You kind of want them to be in the similar time. So just popping a dome shield there so I don't lose any health. I'd like to get my health regeneration. I think a teammate coined. Yeah, a teammate coined there. To be fair, I wasn't really actively going to res them, but that's really not an ideal place to coin. You don't want to coin after the first fight when there's no objectives in. That's not going to be a fantastic time to coin. But here we are. And now I should probably be marking cashout B, because that's what we have to do. I think a teammate went to res. Oh, they coined. Okay, so two teammates have coined now. You don't want to coin. You don't want to coin in the first fight, and cashout B is nowhere near finished. So really a little bit pointless to coin here, because we might just get team wiped. And then all of those previous coins are suddenly not purposeful. So just watch out for the coining, because it's really not necessary here. Oh, someone's stealing. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So now we're gonna just charge and slam, knock that person off, RPG, and finish them off with a flamethrower. So you gotta stack the burst damage as much as you possibly can. So there is an enemy over there. They blooped their teammate. Yeah, I kind of have to just wait for health regeneration here, really, which should be coming in at any second now. There it is. Okay, our light just team wiped the enemy team, I think. So that's nice. There's a purple here, though. Okay, nicely positioned. I didn't mean to set fire to that. That kind of affected my teammate as well. There is someone to my right. They didn't see me, though, so that's kind of lucky. I would like to defend the cash out here. So we're just going to charge and slam that. Bonus of the charge and slam is it just gets rid of anyone on the cash out. If you charge and slam someone that's on the cash out, they just automatically stop stealing. So that's a nice little bonus of it there. So I think there are two teams, and we were just able to wipe them out there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, our light had a lot of kills there. They must be all right. They coined at the start. Oh, both my teammates have... Oh, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, so our light coined there earlier on, a really not great place, but it seems like they have good aim anyway. They're getting the kills. So just gonna try and get that RPG for that splash damage. Both those people are low now. I guess you can take this fight, because, there's nothing really bad about dying here. So it's kind of okay to die there. Yeah, you could go to the next vault, or you could just try and take the fight. If you get wiped, you do lose 30% of your cash, which is something I maybe should have thought about. In fact, you know what? It is kind of bad if you die there. Ideally, you just want to go to the next vault, pop that open, and pop that into the next cash out. But here, they are both quite far away. And instead of my teammates dying, and my teammates coining again, which is normally what happens in that situation, because the ranked system... doesn't necessarily pair you with people that have good game sense. Instead of that all happening, I thought it would just be better to get team wiped, so I kind of, my mind went straight to just die, so this is over sooner, and we can respawn sooner and get to the next thing. But it seems like that's not what happened. Our light is still live here, and it doesn't look like they're going to res us. And I don't know why, but the queue, the quest revive... Oh, it is back! The quest revive thing works again. There was like a period of time where the request revive, rather, didn't work. Like, you press Q and it just didn't mark your totem at all. But it marks it now. So I think they're finally going to res us. And that's good. I think 4 is open. So we're probably going to be going to cash out C, because that's closer. Yep, go revive. Yep, that's right. I'm not too sure what they were checking there, but maybe their controller ran out of battery. Maybe it, like, disconnected. If they're on controller. Can you see? I think there is a way to see, but I can't see right now. So they're just resing, so that's good. I'll say thanks once I'm up. Yeah, there's bronze people in this lobby. And I'm in plat 1. But anyway, ignoring that. Cash out, we're gonna go to that cash out. Now you want to go to this cash out because it's the one that was put in first. And you always want to go to the one that's been put in first, especially if there's like a long time difference between the two. Like cash out 3 isn't going to be put in for at least another like 30 seconds. And you just want to go to cash out D, because when cash out C is put in, it's going to be really late. So you're going to have time to fight at D, probably twice, and you might get team wiped twice and then fail it. But then you're also going to be able to go to the other cash out. Hold on, I got to focus a little bit here. They destroyed the dome, but that's okay. Yeah, so a teammate is down. I would like to res, but other teammate is dying. So what should I do here? Should probably just try and res. I'm gonna try and res. They might be camping the totems, though. Camping the totems is a very powerful strategy that you gotta watch out for. Luckily, though, I think it's probably gonna be quite hard for them to see this. Yeah, this is just like a nice little position. There is someone to the left there in that other area. That's okay. One teammate is up. I'm gonna pop that goo. Oh, it's too high. I can't make that jump. So I'm gonna need the other goo that was here to assist me. Right, and now we're gonna try and grab that real quick. Grab the thing. Okay, we'll go into the elevator. That's fine. And then we'll res you as well. So now there's still not a whole lot of time on D, but even if we get team wiped here and then we can't do D anymore, we can still go back to C. And that's the entire point of doing this cash out first. And you wouldn't believe how many times your teammates just go to the wrong cash out. But hey, in this game it seems to be going alright. I don't really like this dome shield. This is a really annoying barricade as well. And I can't really charge and slam it effectively. Oh, now I can just come out here though. That was a really poor RPG. Really poor charge and slam. Wow, that was like the worst charge and slam I've ever done. I scuffed that entire fight right there. Wow, you got a lot of headshots there. Okay, but they died. So that's fine. You lost that fight, but now we can just go back to cash out C. Yeah, I mean, we just didn't really play well together. Both my teammates died kind of early on, and then I had to go and res. And then I'm not really sure. We just didn't really go in together. I kind of tried to go my own way. I think teammates tried to go their own way as well. And then I just tried to like 1v3 with the charge and slam, which isn't going to be the best idea. So just didn't go very well. The pieces didn't really fall into place with that one. And we did respawn quite far away from C, but it's okay because there's still a bit of time on it. So we should be able to get back to that and have another little fight in there. That's a nice gateway. That's a good gateway. Okay. So now we don't have a whole lot of time, and this is like the last cash out. So we have to get this or we just lose, and then this is the end of this video, or you just don't see this video. So I tried to dome there and then RPG, and that didn't work. So now it's all on my teammates. It's a 1v3. It's actually more than that because I think there's 2 teams there. So this is just going to be the end of this video, I think. Unless someone else opens another vault and gets... Yeah, so what our light should be doing here is going to another... Oh, wow, we're in 2nd place. So now you just don't get... Well, actually, it doesn't matter if we get wiped. That's insane. I have no idea how we're in 2nd place. That's really, really lucky. I was going to say, what you can do is a light there. If there's not a whole lot of time on the last cash out, and if everyone's got a third party there, what you can do is a light. Even if there's only like 40 seconds left in the match, it takes 20 seconds to open a vault. But even if there's like 25 seconds in a match, you can still go open that vault and then throw a gateway on the vault and then throw a gateway by the cash out, and you can like instantly transport the vault from the cash out to, well, from the vault location to the cash out. You can instantly just start a cash out, even if there's not much time left. Like, I've had games where there's been like 25 seconds left, but I'm at the vault. I open the vault, so now there's obviously going to be 5 seconds left. But during the 20 seconds, I throw a gateway, and then I run to the other cash out, and then I throw the other gateway, and then you put the vault into the cash out, and you still have like 3 seconds left, and then, you know, you start overtime. So as a light, if it ever looks like you're going to finish, I mean, if it ever looks like you're going to lose the final fight, instead of like continuing to go at that fight, you might as well just go somewhere else and make the gateway happen. But in that game, we actually got lucky because we just happened to be in second place, which I can't believe. But yeah, on to the next round. All right, here we go. We're in the next round. I don't think I mentioned it in the first round, actually, but well, yeah, I guess you can kind of see it throughout the game, though. I was just going to say, I didn't mention my teammates' loadouts, but I think our heavy's loadout's pretty similar to mine. Then our light's loadout is like XP54, Vanishing Bomb, Gateway, and something else that I'm forgetting. But, I mean, Vanishing Bomb is a little bit not fantastic, I think, unless you're really, really coordinated. Hold on. I'm in a fight here. I'm going to pop a barricade down. Just retreat. Oh! I was really hoping for some health regeneration there, but that didn't happen. Someone's to the left now. So this is the point. Blah. Okay. Good aim. So they just knew I was there. Okay, I mean, sometimes I'd really like kill cams in this game. But we don't have them here, so that's okay. It's pink, but I don't know if it was the same pink from the last game. But that's alright. Doesn't really matter. It's just one fight that we lost. So we are in the lead for opening the vault, but the other teams are going to put the vaults into the cash out now, so they're actually going to be ahead. So what the light needs to do is just wait for them to leave and then res. Yeah, like halfway through that fight, I kind of lost hope. Because the enemies just seemed like they were quite good and quite coordinated. So I tried running away, and then that also just didn't work, and I died. But luckily our light like stayed very, very passive for the fight and stayed very, very far away because we both died, which is the right thing to do. You don't want to try 1v3 as a light anyway. So that's definitely the right thing to do. And now I'm alive again. Teammate's going to be up. Like, you can also just jump off the map in that situation. Like, the second both of us die, you can just jump off the map because it's probably going to be a little bit faster. And then we all wipe at the same time instead of us both having to, like, go for the res and all that. And it would save a little bit of time, I think, depending on, like, how long the enemies are going to stick around for and stuff like that. But we're all up now. Doesn't really matter. And we're just going to go to cash out A. Not too sure what that teammate's doing. I'm getting shot at again. We'll go underneath with my other teammate here. Okay, alright. Oh, okay. Okay, that's confusing. I don't really want that there. Yeah. I'd like to flamethrower it. That's so my teammate can come down here as well if they want. But now I'm like half HP, so that probably wasn't a very smart decision by me. They're up there. Okay, that's the first time I've actually seen them. So they're on top of the elevator. So why don't we just go into the elevator room? Why don't I mark this? What happens if I make this come down? They come down as well. Yeah. I was hoping to get like multiple hits with that charge and slam. That would here. I really didn't think that would damage me. I blew myself up with an RPG. I really didn't think that RPG would damage me. I normally really like the elevator fights, and I just completely messed up there. I also am not so sure what my teammates are doing. I think they were maybe going like up and down. I think the elevator might have tricked them. But with the elevator, you just got to stay on one floor and just like wait for it to come to that floor or press the button yourself. But that's okay. We've like lost, we don't have really time to do cash at B either. So what we should do is just go open Vault 3. Here, in this fight, you actually do want to go open the next vault, like straight away instead of taking the fight. Well, I think I said that that's what you want to do before as well. But you absolutely just want to go to the next vault here because you're already not in the lead, so you don't really have any time to waste. And like we did in the last match, we qualified with like a really small amount of cash. You want that to happen. You just want to get as much cash as you can when you're not winning, because sometimes the little differences are going to make a difference. So I mean, I'm at Vault 3. I'm going to put this into one of the cash outs. If my teammates want to open Vault 4, that's okay. If they want to come here, that's okay. But what they need to not be doing is just taking a completely pointless fight. Like, so much not any point there. I'm getting shot at now. Yep. Yeah, almost a good thing, though, to get team wiped there. Like, there's really not a whole lot of benefit to me running away there or me trying to shoot that enemy. I'm just going to die. So you might as well just die and get the team wipe happening, because again, there's no cash out in right now. So it's like a tactical loss, right? I heard that person above me. I heard them shooting at me. I could have like gone through this door or like up there or tried to dome myself or something like that and drop the vault. But there's no point. You might as well just die. And everyone respawns at the same time. And then you go back to a cash out. It's like a tactical loss. Dying is very okay, depending on how much cash you have. And because we don't have any, it's like very okay. Wow. Their health just went to 0. They just got deleted by something. It sounded like a Lewis gun, so either like really... Yeah, I mean, maybe just really good aim. It's hard to aim the Lewis gun, but there are people that can do it. And I'm not one of them. Okay. Right, let's just res. And let's go back to cash out T. It would be nice if Vault 4 went into cash out C somewhat soon. I think it's gonna make its way there. But getting this cash out would be nice. We just have to be a little bit more coordinated, because so far that has not happened. Normally I'd be like pinging stuff more. Yeah, I think the Lewis gun person just has good aim, which is always annoying. It's always annoying to play against someone that has good aim, especially if you don't have it. But I just have to be close to them with the flamethrower. But sometimes the Lewis gun can outgun the flamethrower up close. Teammates need to stop dying, because it makes my job as a heavy quite difficult. They need me to like be in the fight first, or for us all to be together. The heavy doesn't have any movement, right? I can't really get to you so fast. So the light's rezzing because they have the movement, so that's good. And now we're gonna all be in like a similar place. This would be a good time to charge and Sam, I think. Yeah, keep going. Getting a pick here would be pretty good. Yeah, okay. Here's where you want a medium to defib, but that's not happening. And it is just a 3v1 right now. So don't fight! Don't take the 3v1, because it's a 3v1. Really isn't much point. They're not fighting now, though, so I take that back. They are trying to run. But like that gas barrel, there is very little point to. Very little point to that gas barrel. So I kind of sucked in that fight. I really didn't do a whole lot. I think I didn't RPG in a situation where I could have RPG'd as well and helped my teammate out. Like, we really almost got a pick on Pink, but we just didn't. I think Pink's just quite good. I think they're just quite coordinated and probably all using comms and stuff like that. That's definitely how it would appear to me, because like we were about to pick one off and then the other teammate immediately came without any delay, and that's probably like gonna be because of using comms and stuff like that, or just playing with the same group a lot would do that as well. But they definitely seem very coordinated. But we're going to cash out C, not because we're scared of the other team, but because this is the right cash out to go to. So there goes that purple. Now we just have to deal with everyone on salmon. That was a gateway. Right, I'm gonna dome this because I don't know what's in here. Oh, that's not good. Right, well, we'll try and barricade it, will we? That's not a good dome shield, but I'll go for it. Okay, I'm dead. So they were underneath and they had C4 on the cash out, which I didn't see. I probably would have heard the beeping if I wasn't talking, actually, but it's okay. But that was a nice play. Having the C4 on the cash out and being underneath, ready to blow it up for when someone comes to try and get it, is a pretty smart strategy. So that is my teammate that's getting rezzed. I'm going to coin as soon as I possibly can here, because I don't think you're going to have time to res me here, and you need to get another cash out in ASAP. So I'm going to coin, because my teammates are just fighting there. What you need to do is put Vault 5 into a cash out, because you need to start the overtime. That's what has to happen here, otherwise we just lose. So I'm going to try and get Vault 5, and I don't think I'm going to be able to, in which case this is going to be the end of this video. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a game that maybe hasn't gone so well. Well, I'm low, but I still don't think I can do anything. I only have 10 seconds. Yeah, I couldn't get that into a cash out. That's where you need light with the gateway. If our light had gone from that fight and gone to put that vault into the next cash out, you might have been able to get it in. Just with the gateway. The gateway is very powerful for just like instantly transporting a vault. But we got a little bit of tunnel vision. I got a lot of tunnel vision on that last fight. I should have left that fight earlier and thought about the overtime, and I just didn't. I mean, this was a pretty rough game, and we didn't win. Well, see, it says I've gone down, but I don't think we came last in the second round. Maybe I did go down, or maybe it's still bugged. I'm not really sure. But anyway, there you go. I didn't really play great. I kind of sucked a little bit. It was the first time I played in a while, so maybe that was one of the reasons. But yeah, I played a pretty poor game. I really wasn't able to do a whole lot with the flamethrower. I feel like we also got paired against some pretty good teams, which doesn't normally happen. Like, even at Diamond, you normally just don't get paired against enemies that, like, think and all that kind of stuff. So I think we just got a little bit unlucky against, in that the teams we were playing seemed like they were quite good. And I think we just got outplayed, really. There wasn't a whole lot of coordination in our team, so I probably should have been trying to ping stuff more. I probably should have been saying, like, huddle here, or, like, which cash out to attack, or, like, which room to stand in, and all that kind of stuff. But what kind of kept continuously happening is one of us got picked off, and then the other two of us just had to go res. Then there was, like, one person left alive, and then we would just get team wiped. So that's never really ideal, because not only do you get team wiped, but also you get team wiped slowly, because one person dies, one goes to res, that person dies, then one person is kind of left on the outskirts, they wait for the people to leave, and then they go to res, but maybe then they die as well. And that's like the slowest way to get team wiped. It's almost more ideal to get, like, all of you RPG'd at the same time and instantly die, because that team wipe then is going to, in a way, save you time, and when you respawn, you're going to have more time for another fight. So we kind of just kept dying slowly, and I think that was the main issue there, and that's because of the lack of coordination. And I really didn't do a whole lot in that game either. Like, my chart and Sam sucked, my RPGs sucked, and I just didn't do anything with the flamethrower, really. So I just played really poorly, and I think the enemies played quite well. But sometimes you have games like that, so I think I'm just going to upload that, and for next time, if I'm ever in a game like that again, I just have to ping stuff like crazy. Even if it drives my teammates wild, you just gotta ping like mad. Because the problem in that game was definitely the coordination. So you just gotta ping stuff like mad. Even if it's like a little bit slower, it's gonna be better if you don't die. So yeah, I think I'll just leave that there. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna be it for this video. If you'd like to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell.